Are you making the best use of LinkedIn to maximize your business's profit potential?
Well, let's start at the beginning with why use LinkedIn for small business?
Okay, and how about the 14 hacks and tips we've been using to maximize our exposure and attract a relevant audience looking for what we have to offer?
We'll be right back with all that. I'm David, and this is my wife, Dana. We're co-founders of DavidnDana.com and creators of Your Pathway to Profit. Here on YouTube, we bring you effective breakthrough strategies to boost your home business success. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when we release new training videos.
To be clear, LinkedIn is a social networking platform for business professionals. Think of it like Facebook for your business or career. LinkedIn is a great platform used by many as a job resume or virtual business card, but it's so much more than that.
Because LinkedIn is business-oriented in nature, you can move your conversations to business a lot faster than on other social media platforms. Of course, building relationships is still key in any business situation, so never forget you're communicating with real human beings.
Another thing I enjoy about LinkedIn is not a spam and pitch free-for-all. In fact, you'll find a lot more valuable content shared there and not a lot of the fluff you see on other platforms. To be seen as an authority, you will want to post regular status updates, articles, and/or videos, and invite your connections to conversations regularly.
So let's get to the top 6 hacks to set you apart on LinkedIn. Hack number 1 is a good profile can attract the right people who are looking for you. It's easy to set up a profile on LinkedIn. However, many people miss out on optimizing the power of a good profile and attracting the right people. For example, when you use keywords that people are searching for in the right places, you become more visible. We put together a free training on elements of a good profile, which you can watch here. How to make a great LinkedIn profile. To get professional feedback on your LinkedIn profile, request a live LinkedIn profile audit with Dana using the link below.
Okay, hack number 2 is LinkedIn has powerful search features to find highly targeted connections. Well, once your profile is ready to welcome connections and new business partners, it's time to find them. For this, you can use LinkedIn's powerful search feature to enter criteria to find suggested connections. Be intentional and build a targeted network of friends and connections on LinkedIn. We devote one whole training in our course, Master LinkedIn for Profit, to find the right people on LinkedIn.
Hack number 3 is to create your own group to nurture and build relationships. Like on other social media platforms, you can create your own group on LinkedIn. What would your best prospects be interested in? That's the kind of content you want them to be able to find in your group. What is nice about having your own group is that you can control who is in the group by inviting them. One strategy you can use is to join other groups in your niche. You can be in up to 50 groups. Pick one of your favorites, then look at the members page for people you'd like to invite to your group. In groups, you can message other group members without being connected to them. This is a nice perk. For example, you could message them, send a connection request, and personally invite them into your group. Always focus on the benefit they will receive and why you think they'd be the perfect fit.
Hack number 4 is to make sure you use your 2,000-word summary wisely. Along with having a strong professional profile, you need to leverage the real estate you have in your summary. You're given 2,000 words. That's a lot of words. This is your chance to introduce yourself, tell a story, give bullet points of the benefits you deliver, introduce links to great resources, and use testimonials. Let the people coming to your profile get to know you. What's some of your best stuff? Put it in the summary. Depending on your style, it can be conversational, informational, or a combination. A well-crafted summary can set you apart and attract the right people to you.
Hack number 5 is that you can upload videos directly into a post. You can't live stream video on LinkedIn at the time this video was published. However, you can upload raw video footage so long as it's less than 10 minutes in length. I like that LinkedIn limits its videos to 10 minutes. That's plenty of time to deliver great content that will help your audience. And having a time limit keeps you on point and there's less rambling. Here's some video tips for you. First, the thumbnail that generates will be the very first frame of your video. So be sure the video you upload has something decent for your first frame. We suggest you edit your video by adding a custom frame made on canva.com as your first frame.
Make sure your video speaks to your audience by motivating, teaching, or sharing your perspective on a relevant topic.
Jump right in. LinkedIn videos don't need an introduction like you often do for YouTube.
Okay, and use captioning because people are reading captions and not necessarily listening, especially when they're on mobile devices.
Make sure you put a post along with the video that provides value all on its own, just in case people don't watch the video.
And hack number 6, to use sponsored updates or paid ads. We haven't used this hack for our own business yet, but we do know that you can really target your audience effectively and have great visibility.
We've also got 8 tips to use LinkedIn for small business effectively.
But let's just check in real quick. Are you getting good value so far? Are you anxious to go give some of these hacks a try? Leave us a comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Now, let's get on with the 8 tips.
Tip number 1. Use tracking and analytics to see what's working. LinkedIn has some built-in statistics that will help you determine which posts work best with your audience, including videos versus YouTube. You can track patterns as well.
Tip number 2. All the content you post on LinkedIn should have 2 goals in mind. 1, to teach something that solves a problem, while 2, establishing you as the authority.
Tip number 3. When you send a connection request, send a note with your request, including a valid, individualized reason for your interest in them.
And tip number 4, send welcome messages to your new connections. Thank them for the connection. Invite them to your email list explaining what they can expect to receive from you. Or you can offer them something helpful, commonly referred to as a lead magnet, in exchange for their contact information. In the welcome message, offer to look at something of theirs too.
Tip number 5. Keep your branding consistent between all social media, including LinkedIn. This is good practice so people coming from other platforms will recognize you.
Tip number 6. Network with others like you would at a big company event. Of course, you could pay thousands of dollars to attend a live event to meet other like-minded entrepreneurs. And you would devote days to the event itself, along with devoting great amounts of times to the pre-event preparations and the post-event follow-ups. By contrast, on LinkedIn, you spend a fraction of the time, and there is a free version of LinkedIn for connections.
Tip number 7. Be respectful in your posts. Don't spam your connections. You can direct people to articles and sort of move them along step by step. LinkedIn is one of the platforms still remarkably free from the salesy gimmicks you see on other social media platforms. Let's work together to keep it that way.
And tip number 8, visit groups to research for your own business because you want to stay relevant and use the right language that speaks to your niche audience. Groups on LinkedIn are a great place to gather information. Not only can you listen in to the conversations people are having, you can interact as well. When people see you offering good comments or suggestions, it can motivate them to connect with you.
Now, Dana likes her acronyms. LinkedIn is smart for business.
I do. And the LinkedIn platform is sophisticated and professional. Marketer's dream platform. Active and alive. Relational and trending for help wanted.
Now you're ready to get to work. The first thing you need to do is set up a profile that's welcoming and professional. We've got you covered there with some free training. To help you dig deeper and learn how to find the perfect prospects, the best ways to connect and be seen, and tips on automation to make handling your LinkedIn account more time efficient, we put together Master LinkedIn for Profit, a short course with easy-to-consume modules you can watch over and over again to make sure your LinkedIn profile is ready for business.
Don't miss out on another lead. That's why you use LinkedIn for your business. Learn how to connect and start conversations that will move your connections from lukewarm to sizzling hot. Grab your copy of Master LinkedIn for Profit today. And until next time, God's blessings to you.